Jean Fruth joins us. She's the filmmaker behind that, what you just watched, a little clip of See Her, Be Her. Talk about an ambitious project. You follow women in 7 different countries and their baseball journeys. How long did it take you to put this project together?
Yeah, it was 3 years. It was a long project, a very worthwhile one, but it feels really good to be here and be done and have the film being shown across the United States. You know, we debuted on the MLB network.
Right, in October?
Yeah, during the World Series between games 2 and 3. It was pretty awesome.
I know the response here has been huge at the network because, I mean, this is what we love. What kind of response have you gotten from, say, maybe non-baseball fans or non-sports fans that watch it?
I mean, the response has been just incredible, and it does feel good. Just hearing from women, from girls, just how it makes them feel. They're not alone. The inspiration to keep playing, maybe inspiring them to play where they've never played before, and then parents encouraging their kids to play, encouraging girls to play, and then just, you know, the response of women who didn't get to play, and they're so excited to see this next generation having the opportunity.
Yeah, I think we're just getting started too. We're kind of, I mean, there's been a bump, obviously, with Caitlin Clark and the WNBA and all the things. Sabrina Ionescu has her own shoe. You know, a lot of things are happening in women's sports, but I think we're just scratching the surface. I mean, it's really starting to take off. Nothing growing faster than women's baseball and women's softball in all the sports across the globe. Are you seeing that as you travel?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're just seeing there's so many more. I mean, the idea of the film, you know, with our cameras, right, is to give visibility to these women and create, with the hope to create opportunities. And opportunities are happening. I mean, we're just seeing so much more now. Our Shiro in the film, Mayami Sato, she's one of the best women pitchers in the world today. Yeah. And she's been playing women's professional baseball for a long time. She'll now be the first woman playing on a men's professional team in Canada. And we have a women's professional baseball league debuting in 2026.
Yeah.
You got quite a bit of support from retired and active major leaguers representing some of these countries too. Ferguson Jenkins, Cal Ripken, who we saw in the trailer. Who else contributed?
Oh, Ichiro Suzuki. You know, there's nobody who's supporting the women's game more than he is. I mean, and he said, like, you know, when we interviewed him, he said, like-minded people need to come together. People with the same passion, not talk about where women's baseball is at now, but instead create a stage for them, and that's what drives the motivation.
And where it could be going.
Yeah.
So you got a book as well.
Yeah.
And let me put this up so people can see.
Every good movie needs a companion piece.
I mean, this is
coffee
amazing.
Table style.
But what I was going to say is, Jean, you've been shooting pictures for a long time. You've been taking shots for World Series, WBC, Hall of Fame, you name it, all over the globe, taking pictures. Was that an start to getting the movie going?
It was. I mean, it was, okay, this project needed more than just the pictures.
You hold it a better camera. They can see it that way. Just right over here.
Okay,
so
that one.
See that book.
Oh, thank you.
See Her, Be Her. Awesome.
See Her, Be Her. But we needed more to create the visibility that we wanted to create. Yes, the companion book is great. I'm not holding it up high enough.
No, you're good. I was
Okay.
going to take it downstairs.
Oh, thanks.
See you.
But the film, really, with the film, it needed that kind of impact to make a difference, to create, to inspire change, to inspire progress, and you know, I feel like that's what we're doing. It's happening.
I know independent filmmakers like to take their work out on the road and tour it, if you will. And I know you have a touring schedule for this film, and you're out showing it to various audiences.
Yeah, we've had a lot of, I mean, big companies and individuals supporting us, starting with, you know, Sony supported us from the very beginning. Billie Jean King became our executive producer. MLB, you know, showed the film during the World Series. That was our premiere.
I got a call the other day that was showed in Arizona, spring training.
Yeah, we showed in Arizona. So we started this tour with Dolby and AMC theaters, and we're going across the country during the season, and we'll be showing the film at AMC theaters, and we'll have a panel of women after the film is shown at each of the cities, and then a book signing, and all the proceeds from the ticket sales and books will go to Little League International for their Girls in the Game program.
What was the most challenging location for you to shoot in? Because you were all over the world for this.
Probably the most challenging and inspiring at the same time was Uganda. I mean, people don't know that women play baseball in Uganda. I didn't know that women played baseball in Uganda.
Wow.
And to have 8 regions of women playing baseball and the challenges they face, the adversity they face, obviously the economic adversity they face, and to see these women playing, sometimes they don't have cleats, sometimes, you know, they don't have fields, but, you know, there is like raw talent there, and it's exciting to see.
Speaking of raw talent, as I'm looking at these pictures, I mean, obviously you're amazing with the camera and the pictures that you take, but the thought I had was they're so inviting. I would think that you didn't have any standoffishness. You were really able to get right in and get the shots that you wanted all the time. Just, it seems like everybody was engaged in the project. and just willing to let you step right into the batter's box, so to speak.
Yeah, they did. It was definitely with open arms everywhere we went, and Cuba, and just to see the international game as big as it is, the Dominican Republic, I mean, just South Korea, Japan. It was a very rewarding project.
None of the women in, say, Japan or Canada or anywhere said, no media, get out of here, no media.
No. Though the manager of Japan didn't let me keep her mic during the World Cup. She was not having it. I said, yeah, I'm like, I don't understand anything you're saying anyway. I can't share the secrets. But yeah, she was like, that comes off. No mic.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can stream it right now on Amazon Prime if you're thinking about it. I'm sure I'm going to do that on the plane.
And the book's available as well. See Her, Be Her. Jean, thank you for coming in today and sharing the film and your story with us in creating it. This has been a lot of fun.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you.
Chandler, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
We're doing great. We can't wait to watch you play, man. And full transparency here, Buster Olney at ESPN turned me on to you. He said, you got to watch some film of Chandler Simpson. So I went back and did that. And then I looked into your numbers. Dude, you've already accomplished a lot at the minor league level, and you can't wait to get your hands on a big league bat and get into a big league game, I know.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. That's what I worked all this time for, and I'm looking forward to it.
So, Chandler, the one thing they're leaving out, I mean, I watched you hit. Great bat skills. I love your swing. I love the way you approach. But watching you run, I mean, wow, you can get it, bro. So the stolen bases is no fluke. I haven't seen a guy with this kind of explosiveness really since Vince Coleman and Donnell Nixon and Billy Hamilton. I mean, that's a list that's out there with the best ever. When did you first start having that kind of speed, elite speed, and knowing you had it?
I say like it was about around the time I was in college. I always had speed growing up. I always had speed. I was always known as the fast guy, but I think it really hit when I just came into my body and when I got to college. So, I just took it from there.
Well, it's one thing to be fast, but your fundamentals are perfect. A lot of guys don't know how to explode, how to take off, how to stay down, all those things. You do all that stuff. So take me back to, as we're looking at the board of all your scouting grades, take me back to when you started really working on the fundamentals of stealing the base.
Yeah, it was really in college. Like when I got to University of Alabama, Birmingham, which is the first school I went to, they really preached stolen bases there. So just staying low, importance on the first step, exploding through those first couple steps, and then taking a late slide to the bag is all important from the whole first base to second base 90 feet. So it's all important every stride, including the late dive. So.
Who was your guy? Who was your guy that you looked at, that you liked?
I mean, I love Billy Hamilton. I watched a lot of Billy Hamilton, a lot of D. Gordon growing up. I mean, in 2017, they both had almost 60 bags, or one of them did have 60 bags, one had 59. So I watched them a lot, watched Vince Coleman a lot, stole 100 bags first 3 years in the big leagues, and watched a lot of Ricky Henderson as well. So, I mean, I love all those guys.
Well, you're part of an MLB Develops alumni. Was anybody in Develops you get a chance to talk with at all about stolen bases?
Oh, yeah, Marquise Grissom, he helped me a lot. Still in the past couple off seasons that I've been in, I mean, we talk stolen bases every off season, just ways to get better, ways to pick up things on the pitcher, and so I can get the advantage and take the extra 90 feet.
So if we go back to those scouting grades, 80 speed, you don't see 80s. No, that's the top score for any category. And look at the hit tool, 70. So I think the difference between Chandler and other base stealers in the past is that dude can hit here.
Yeah.
Hit 355 last year, more walks and strikeouts. Chandler, have you always been a high on base percentage guy, or did that part of your game come after the speed and the stolen bases?
No, I feel like it's always been a part of me. I knew that it always had to be a part of me. They don't want to walk me and put me on base and give me a freebie because I feel like I'm in scoring position when I hit first base. So they're going to make me earn it and make me hit my way on. So just important that stealing bases is important. Hitting is just important because when that's going good and I'm stealing a lot of bags, taking a lot of extra 90 feet and scoring a lot of runs.
So what's been fun about spring training, being in big league camp? What's been the fun part of it?
I mean, the whole experience, like the games, the being around big leaguers, people that you look up to and want to be in their position, the crowds, the intensity of the games, and I mean, the whole experience. I mean, I'm loving it.
All right, so what are they telling you in Rays camp? What's Cashy telling you? You going to break camp with the team? We going to get 500 plate appearances this year?
I mean, I'd be blessed to definitely get that, but right now I'm just focused on taking it one day at a time and continue to turn heads, open eyes, and showing that I can make an impact on the big league team this year.
I think the state of Georgia could probably put together a pretty good all-star team right now. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. You, Michael Harris, Lawrence Butler, you Georgia dudes are out there showing up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, all of us. We coming up. I mean, congrats to Law on big contract signing. I mean, I'm happy for him. Mike doing his thing, and there's more of us coming for sure. Marquise Grissom Jr. and Cam Collier, all these guys, like we coming up.
Why is that? Why are so many kids coming out of your area?
I mean, I feel like we always been close knit since we grew. Since we were young. I mean, me, Law, and Mike. I've known them. Marquise, Mark Church. Like we've all known each other since we was kids. Since we was growing up playing in on the South Side of Atlanta. So I mean, the fact that it's no envy between us. We're all great friends. We hang out every offseason. We uplift each other because we want to see each other win. So that's why.
Man, proud of you guys. Keep it going, and you can defend too, man. You can go get them. That's the other thing. We didn't have time to talk about that.
You're in there tonight, right? Where are you leading off? Where are you hitting tonight? Do you know?
Yeah, no, they ain't told me yet, but I'm head to the field in a couple hours, and then we're going to see when I get there.
Let's go.
Better be leading off.
Let's go. We need 2 stolen bags today, young man. Way to go, Chandler.
See you,
We're
Chandler.
fans of yours already, dude. Thanks for taking some time with us, and have a great year.